Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel for those who are just tuning in again, and for those who are new, welcome. Thank you for joining me today, as our next installation video is basically an introduction to electrical wiring, but it's an installation for Raptor lights, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen on Instagram, Facebook posts on these Raptor lights that are usually on the Ford Raptors, and they just have that mean aggressive look, and everyone just decided to cop on that and add it to their 4Runner, Tacoma, or whatever it may be. So here in my hand I have an LED, one of the LED Amber Raptor lights, and it actually came with this grill. So when I went to purchase this grill, it actually came with it for free. So thank you to Matt Hornetz for adding these to the grill. And basically, this is an introduction to wiring I also want to make as well. I have no knowledge when it comes to electrical wiring and just the idea of, which wire to use and the positive, the negative, the ground, and so forth. Puts me a little bit on ease, and I just don't want to burn a battery or do something to it. But I believe this is going to be a great introduction, and a great start for those who are curious about electrical wiring. And I believe wiring your own vehicle is the best method versus professional to do it for you. So you have an idea if one of your lights go out or there's something wrong, you know how to troubleshoot it because you know where the wire placement is and you know how to get to it quicker. So the first step we're going to do, we're going to pop the hood and we're going to get right into it and install these lights. Right on the driver's side, you're going to find the latch that's just above the e-brake on the driver's side. Go ahead and pull that open and the hood will pop right open. Alright, now that we got the hood open, probably a lot of debris in here, and I see a lot in my vehicle, so go ahead and clean all the debris out, make a clear space and have everything kind of prepped and ready as we're going to be wiring and feeding our wires through the whole engine bay of our vehicle. So next step, we're going to take this plastic tab off the vehicle and we're going to set it aside. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Inside the edging covering the hood latch, you'll find a long plastic piece cover with little plastic tabs that's securing it to the body of the vehicle, and you will need a flathead screwdriver for this part. Push down on the tabs to release the grip and pry the tabs out with the screwdriver. There's so many little pieces, you always lose these little plastic tabs or whenever you're doing a project. And if you do, it's not a big of a deal. They are not that much. You can go to your local dealership and you can ask for some, but obviously they're going to probably charge you a little bit more than what they really cost. What I do is I order like a whole packet of 150 of these little guys for my vehicle specifically, and for $25 for 150 of these little plastic tabs, and for every other little plastic piece used to hold the vehicle together for your vehicle, all in one package. So I'm going to put that link in the description so you guys know where to get it, and if anything, if you guys were to lose these, you could always refer back to the box of the plastic scraps that you bought on Amazon. Once all the tabs is removed, you're going to go ahead and pull the plastic cover piece off the grill and just set it aside for now. Okay, now we have everything exposed and we're ready to feed these lights right through the grill. If you could see right here, these little tabs on the top and the bottom of the LED, and you're going to find these grooves within the grill here, and what you're going to do is you're just going to wedge them right in between the grooves until you hear it pop, and that's when you know it's in place. I have 4 LED lights, so I'm going to be placing 2 on each side, so I'm going to have 4 across and see how they look. The placement of the lights is for your desired choosing. For me, I like a clean line look that looks uniform, so I'll be placing them on the top part of the grill for this video. You're going to get a wire that's going to be like this. It has 4 connectors. It does not matter which connector goes to which light. It doesn't matter at all. And at the very end, you're going to get the positive and the negative wire, the black and red wire as well. First step we're going to be doing, we're going to take the 4 ends and connect it to the lights, and we're going to have it go underneath where the latch is for the hood, and we're going to have it kind of go underneath, and we're going to thread it along here onto the frame of the body of the vehicle, excuse me, and along towards where the battery is, towards the driver's side. So we're going to go ahead and get in there. Once you've connected the 2 lights on the far left, feed the rest of the wire underneath the hood latch, snaking along the grill piece, and attach the other 2 lights. You want to make sure that the wires aren't exposed, in the grill when you're looking right through it. So zip ties may be an option to this. We're going to just see how far along we can get without them, but if it comes down to that, we're going to probably need some zip ties to tuck it and keep it close so the wires aren't exposed when you're looking through the grill. And we're still feeding through along the body, past the batteries here, and towards the back, towards the driver's side. All right, we are looking really good so far. Now that we have the wires all lined up, ready to go, towards the back here, you're gonna see this another kind of rubber plastic tab that's attached to the body of the vehicle. We're gonna get the screwdriver. We're gonna pry that out of there, and next you're gonna take the red and black wire cable. You're gonna pull electrical tape in there, and you're gonna feed it through that hole and push it down until it pops out the other end on the driver's side underneath the brake. Once you've located the rubber tab on the body, remove it with the screwdriver. Next, take the tape positive and negative wire and snake it through the hole. Eventually, the wire should emerge on the inside of the vehicle above the brake. Inside the driver's side, underneath the steering wheel, you'll locate a fuse box, which we will be needing to power on the lights. When you've located the wires, we're going to start with the negative wire first, so you'll need electrical wire pliers for this job. Go ahead and strip the wire, exposing the copper wire. Next, you're going to need to buy a waterproof 8 to 10 ring stud. Feed the wire into the end of the stud and use your tool to crimp down on it. Give it a little tug to ensure it's secure in place. Fuse box that was located beneath the steering wheel, there's a bolt that's attached to the fuse box. We're going to go ahead and remove it and thread the bolt that you just removed from the fuse box into the ring stud and place it back where you found the bolt. The final step, you'll need a 12 volt fuse tap adapter and 2 10 amp fuses. Strip the red wire to expose the copper wire, then feed the wire into the fuse tap adapter and crimp down on it. On the fuse box, there's a row with 10 amp fuses, and in between the 2 10 amp fuses is an open spot for our adapter. We're going to go ahead and take the adapter with 2 10 amp fuses onto the adapter and place it in between the 2 10 amp fuses on the fuse box. I mentioned earlier about the zip ties, and try to make sure the cable is hugged tight close to the body, but you just have all this loose wire. So you're gonna go ahead and you get a couple of zip ties. I only got 2, and you're gonna find these little holes here on the grill itself, and you just gotta tie it down the best you can and keep it out of hide in sight, and then just give us a little cut right there. Just cut those bits, and then we're gonna put the plastic cover back over the grill, button that up, and then I think we're done. Oh man, nothing puts a smile more on my face than seeing just the little things to bring the your ideal, your dream vehicle together. And I know it's a bit of a poser thing to do, especially since these were on the Ford Raptor, but man, I really dig these, and I really think it just complements the lettering of my bronze Toyota grille and my bronze wheels as well, and just really pulls it together, adds the character to it. I absolutely love it. Big thanks to Matt Hornetz. When I bought this grill, they sent me the free lights with that, so huge shout out to them. So thank you guys very much for hooking it up with that. And that being said, hooking it up, that hookups installation process was not really that difficult, and hopefully it gives you a little bit more confidence, as it gave me confidence when it comes to the wiring approach, where the fuse box is, and so forth. And I believe this was really a good first step as we progress more into building out my 4Runner into the ultimate rig and learning more about the vehicle, and I'm sure learning more about your vehicle. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this. Really fun, really enjoyed this, and I really do love these lights. I think it's so awesome. And I really am looking forward to seeing your guys' amber lights and what you guys do with it as well. And until next time, guys, thank you so much. Until next time, right? Or I said that twice. All right, you know what to do. Get out of here. Bye.